Hi everyone, and welcome to my review of the latest edition of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. This is Captain America Civil War, part 3 of the Captain America saga and part of the Avengers saga, because not only is this a continuation of what happened in Winter Soldier, but it's a continuation of what's happened in Age of Ultron. And I'm not going to go deep into the plot or anything, but I was a huge fan of Captain America, the First Avenger, and I really loved it. I think it's one of the best superhero movies ever made, Winter Soldier. And I loved Age of Ultron as well. So I was very excited. I know the world was excited. I was extremely excited. This was one of my most anticipated films of the year. Now, I'm not going to go deep into the plot, but as I said before, not only is this a continuation of Captain America's story, but it's a continuation of a lot of Avengers. Not all of them. They're not all here, but there are a few surprises as well. Sadly, most of them were spoiled in the trailers. So if you didn't see them, I would not watch my review because I'm probably going to spoil some of the surprises that were spoiled in the trailers. So the trailers spoiled them already. So if I spoil them again, so what? Now, I am not an aficionado when it comes to Marvel or DC or comic books in general. I'm more excited about dramas or comedies or action movies or science fiction movies. That's what I'm really more excited about as I get older. But what's so great about comic book movies is that they can kind of bring all those four genres together and more. And they can be some of the greatest movies ever made. And so I'm excited that comic books exist. I'm excited that they fuel these great stories. So my review is based on the fact that I love film. I love to go to the movies. It's not based that I know anything that I'm talking about when it comes to the Marvel Universe or the Civil War's comic book. And it's only really, I'm really going to try and only base it on what's happened to Captain America. So like Captain America, the First Avenger, Captain America, Winter Soldier, Avengers, and Avengers Age of Ultron. I don't know if he had an appearance. He might have had an appearance on something else. I can't really remember. So I'm going to base my opinion on that. And that the fact that I loved Winter Soldier. I think Winter Soldier is just one of the best action movies of the last 15 years. So how does this one shape up? I think this one was pretty damn great. It falls short a little bit from Winter Soldier, and it's really hard because I think Winter Soldier set the bar. And this film has to do a lot as well. I mean, there's so much going on in this film. And there was a lot going on in Age of Ultron. I realized that, and I love that movie. And maybe there's problems there that I just not see because I was so emotionally involved in the story. But there's a lot going in this film that I just could not wrap my mind around or let alone really care. Now, it wasn't the mashups that we got to see. Those were incredible. Those were some of the things that we've been waiting for. The anticipation was there, and the payoff was there. There are incredible sequences when we get to see Ant-Man, and when we get to see Spider-Man, and we get to see Black Panther. These are all things that were spoiled in the trailer, so I'm not really spoiling anything right here now. But, you know, I like these new additions, and I love Ant-Man. That's probably one of my favorite comic book movies. It was one of my favorite movies of last year. It's one of my favorite comic book movies of all time, so it's great to see Paul Rudd as Ant-Man. I think Chadwick Boseman is great as the Black Panther, and I look forward to, and I wish his movie was coming out sooner. I really want to see that Black Panther movie after I watch this one, because I think he's a very interesting and complex character. And now we have a brand new Spider-Man. Now, I think his name is Tom Holland, but I always get confused with Todd Holland, the director. So it's either Tom or Todd Holland, a new young actor. And I don't know exactly where he's from, but I think he might be British. I could be wrong about that. So we got another Brit, if that's true, as Spider-Man. And I like the introduction to Spider-Man, how he is tied into the... Finally, he's in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and it's kind of rewarding. So those moments were really exciting. All the politics and this whole strife that happens between... Captain America wants it one way, and Iron Man wants it another way, and I was kind of bored by all that back and forth when it came to, like, the reasons why. You know, I don't mind the drama. I don't mind the conflict. I did feel like the movie was a little wordy at times. It just went on, and I just was like, I'm not emotionally connected to exactly what's going on. But they just had an amazing action sequence, and that was a lot of fun. That was exciting. That was definitely worth the wait. And then we kind of get back to the story, and I felt like the story was kind of interesting. I like again, the relationship, the friendship between Bucky and Captain America. I think that's really great, and it worked wonderful in the last film. I think that's what I really loved about the last one, that just what was going on between those two minds. I cared, yes, I did care about Iron Man, Tony Stark, Robert Downey Jr. He's worth every penny they're paying him. I'm seriously, he's worth every penny you're paying him. But I just, you know, the back and forth, it got really political and kind of dull at times when it came to that element, so I have to acknowledge that. This is just how I feel. Again, just my opinion. You could disagree, and that's perfectly fine. Just how I felt. I just never was emotionally connected to the reasons why they were fighting. Now, I don't want to spoil anything. If it's in the comic books, then it's in the comic books. I'm not going to spoil it here. But I do love some of the revelations that happens in the final act. And that was like, wow, that is more interesting than anything that has been going on this entire time. That was spectacular. And that was a great twist. And that was really shocking. And I loved that. And I don't want to spoil it here. And hopefully I have it in my excitement. But I thought that was really compelling. The fights are all very interesting. I like the battle between everyone that's you know, having an argument with each other. They just can't seem like they can't talk it out. They have to fight, which of course is a comic book. You want that. You do want the talking, and I do want the talking, but sometimes you got to have the fight. And there's an incredible fight sequence. Of course, everybody's been waiting for. We see it in the credits when all the Avengers, or well, all the ones that they could get to come back to this part of this movie. I really missed a couple of them. I wish they were there. But everyone that is coming back, it's really cool and exciting the way it's shot and everything. And I love how they really utilized Ant-Man and how they utilized Spider-Man. I thought that was really quite interesting. So it was, it wasn't a perfect film. It wasn't something that blew my mind. On a whole, there were collective scenes that did that, especially how it does wrap up. I did enjoy how it did wrap up. I thought that was like, okay, that was definitely worth the wait. Again, the Russo brothers, who knew that these directors who made You, Me, and Dupree, a movie I haven't seen yet, so I really can't judge them too well, but a movie that really a lot of people didn't seem to like. I haven't seen it yet. But they just kind of came out of nowhere. I know they were working on Community and some other TV shows, but they kind of came out of nowhere, and they're becoming like a really great action directors. I'm really shocked at their career, and I'm looking forward to them sticking with this universe. I would like to see them do something small again. Well, I never saw the other film, but take a break from all this Marvel stuff, and maybe do something that's more personal to them. But maybe they love Captain America, and it's something that they want to do for the rest of their life. I don't know. Great music, great visuals. I didn't see it in 3D, so I can't talk about the 3D, but the sound was great. It was all around us. It was perfect. It was wonderful, and it was great to enjoy it with some friends. Got to enjoy it with a few friends that were celebrating their birthdays. Not today, but through the month of April and May. What else can I say? I thought it was a really solid movie, a solid follow-up to Winter Soldier, but if I compare it to the other Avenger movies, it just does not hold up to Winter Soldier. I think Winter Soldier is, again, the best. It's the best one so far when it comes to these Captain America movies, and I'm really looking forward to where the universe goes from now. And I can't wait to see a standalone Spider-Man movie that hopefully has Disney and Sony hand in hand. They're all going to make money, folks, so I'm looking forward to that. I want to see another Ant-Man movie. I want to see a Black Panther movie. But I'm most excited, honestly, about the new Guardians of the Galaxy. That's the one I want to see the most, really, honestly. After watching this one, I know we have Doctor Strange coming up next, but that's the movie that I'm looking forward to the most. I just love Guardians of the Galaxy. So there's some of my thoughts and opinions. I hope I didn't spoil too much about Captain America. There's probably a lot more that I want to talk about, but then this review would go on forever, and I'm done. So thank you so much for watching. Again, my opinion, my thoughts, and I am going to give Captain America Civil War, I'm going to give it a solid 3.5 stars out of 4. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and share this video. And also, please check out these amazing movie websites. And if you enjoyed this review, please click here to subscribe to my channel, and also please check out all my recent reviews right here on YouTube. Have a great day, live film, find peace, happiness, and harmony in anything and everything you do, and I'll talk to you at my next movie review.